can't. I said, that's overkill. Like, you got mad. I said, did he ever hurt you or push you? She said, no. And she hit him with the hammer 36 times. I said, why so many times? I said, why even? She's like, because I went over there. He should have had money.
Where'd you get the car?
I already told him.
You told me.
I did. Okay, that boardwalk is just like a friend. That's it.
A 72-year-old retired teacher, a quiet apartment in Fort Smith, Arkansas, a missing car, and a neighbor who heard something.
I was laying in my bed the other night, and I can't remember what time it was because I heard something.
Kept him up at night. What starts as a routine welfare check spirals into one of the most disturbing cases in Sebastian County history. A man who spent decades shaping young minds, beaten to death in his own home, and the person responsible, someone who walked right through his front door. This is the full story of William Dubois Jr. and the interrogation that unraveled everything.
Hello.
How are you, man?
Good. Him?
Yeah,
He's not answering?
he's not answering, but I was laying in my bed the other night, and I can't remember what time it was because, I heard something fall. Sound like.
Does he have a car?
Yeah, a car, but
Where's his car?
his car's been gone for 2-3 days.
Well, maybe he's gone. Okay.
He even told us.
Okay.
He would told us, man.
Okay. What kind of car does he drive?
He drives a red Ford with Army plates on it.
So is that a headquarters for just one?
You know what position his bedroom is at?
Back that way, I
Okay.
think.
I'll come back and talk to you in just a second, okay? What's his name? Bill?
Bill. That's all I know is Bill. That's all I called him.
You said Du Bois. The call note said Du Bois.
It might be. They know him better than I do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he goes over there and talks to them
Okay.
all the time and everything else.
What's your name?
Denton. D-E-N-T-O-N.
Denton? Last name?
Stringer. S-T-R-I-N-G-E-R.
I understand. So you don't have a phone, so you walked over there.
Yeah.
You should get a phone.
I had a phone. I got my phone, and my daughter, when she left, she stole it.
His car's not here. However, I have one piece of mail. He said 2 nights ago he heard a really loud boom. So it's not like him. It's not like him to be gone for 2 days. There's an odd smell when I open the door. No flies up here. When I rounded the corner, you only get it every now and then. Wait till you round the corner. That's when I really... And I know there's a trash can, but there's a... You smell that? You what? But you smell what I'm talking about? Yeah. This is where I saw the fly in the window. And this would be the bedroom.
That just smells
Like old must.
old,
Yeah.
house.
Okay. With the car being gone, I'm trying to have dispatch see if he has a cell phone on file somewhere. See if we can call him, maybe call a family member. I'll run him and see if he has maybe an emergency contact that might have. Yeah, I'm getting it right here. I know that smell. And it could be the trash can. The trash is empty, sir. I didn't see anything in that window, but I'm also not tall enough to see on the inside of the pane. Like once I got there. It's only whiffs. I'm on the fence. Well, we're on now, so there is blood. The car went there.
I got something on my tracks going by right now.
Okay. I didn't even notice his TV's missing too. TV's missing. No wallet. No phone.
Both TVs, he had one in the bedroom too.
Yeah. No forced entry. I think we need to talk to this guy.
Blanket, everything all saturated in blood. There's blood all over the end of the door. It looks like it hit and kind of dropped. There's blood splatter. That closet right there. There's blood splatter on that, and there's blood splatter on that door frame right there going into it. And there's one drop of blood right there by the on the other side of the recliner, and a drop of blood on the top table.
Oh yeah, both the TVs are missing. And I don't know if you went into the bedroom. That's where I cleared. All the doors are open, and in the kitchen.
Yeah, I saw all the drawers were open.
Yeah, there's random drawers open too. Like, I mean, it's like they knew, like file cabinet, only one of the drawers are open. Like,
There's no forced entry to the apartment. There's blood splatter near his chair, where he sits in the living room. He is in his bathroom, so he walked.
Bill Dubois was born in 1944 or 1945. He spent decades as a dedicated educator in the Fort Smith School District. He was retired, living alone, managing the aftermath of multiple strokes. His family stayed close. His neighbors knew him. People at the nearby resale shop across the street knew him. He watched their shop. He chatted with them. He was, by every account, a gentle, harmless man, simply living out his final chapter with dignity. And yet, someone walked into his home and made sure that chapter ended in violence. The blood evidence, the missing electronics, the missing car. Officers were already piecing together what happened. But the biggest break was about to come from something as simple as a phone and a tracking app.
Hi, Miss Susan. I'm Officer Hendricks. I'm sorry meeting you under these circumstances.
I know you.
You know me?
I've seen you at Northside Games.
I have been there.
Cubby.
I'm sure, I can tell by the way you're acting that you've already been notified, okay? Your mom had come down?
She was supposed to be.
Well, first of all, we're very sorry for your loss, okay? Now, you want to sit down for a minute?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, all right.
It might be better on your legs.
Yeah. In every death investigation, we do a complete investigation from top to bottom because we don't want to leave any stone unturned. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a retired nurse, so.
Okay. Well, and we're not saying this is a homicide at this point, okay?
No, he
But-
had a heart condition
Right.
and strokes.
And he could have fell and hit his head, but there's some blood there that we're concerned about. Does that make sense?
He probably fell.
Okay.
He
And now,
was acting
our-
so strange
here-
Saturday.
Here's our biggest issue. He was acting strange Saturday? Okay. Here's our biggest issue we have right now is the car is missing.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Where's your tracker?
Do you have a tracker on that car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her phone, right here, right here.
No, that's Teresa's.
Okay.
Mine's in the kitchen.
Okay.
Or in the bathroom.
Somebody run get her phone. If you can try to get me a location on that car, that's going to help us.
It's going to be tremendous.
And it could be the fact that he left it somewhere and got left home somewhere. It could be a business.
Here, I'll just give it to her.
I got it.
Yeah, I know it's under home.
Oh, okay. Need her fingerprint? Here, I'll hand it to her. Believe that. Need your finger or your.
Fingerprint or
It
something.
said fingerprint.
Yeah.
You got to hold it on there.
There.
He'll snap at you, please.
Good.
I don't want him to hurt you.
Oh, it's fine. Pretty quick on it.
I want Teresa's. I want
Yeah, I know you got more than one car on there.
Florida Station, you can get 2 next up records to my location.
Off Kelly Highway.
up there.
Pretty sure it's stationary.
It's parked at a house.
Yep.
Oh, snow.
And it's through JB Byrider too.
Okay.
Their car is at JB.
Who's north?
Is through JB Byrider.
What?
Working through.
Okay.
Fort Smith Police Department.
Hey, come out with your hands up. We know you're in here. Come out. Fort Smith Police Department. Go ahead, hold traffic.
Tell us the 33.
Hey, come out. Come out. It's okay. It's okay. Just come out on the side of the house.
What have we done wrong?
Who else is here?
It's an investigation.
Investigation?
We're going to explain that. We're going to explain that. Who else is in here? Come on.
What's going on?
Just walk out to that side of the house for me. Who else is in here?
So the female we got out of here, the very next
Yeah.
to the last one,
Yep.
it's her car and she claims or she's had it since yesterday. None of these people know about the car. I'm gonna call detective.
Listen, she's an avid liar too.
Okay. So this house is actually full of people. The actual homeowner is not here. She's in the hospital. Nobody will fess up to actually living here, although there's all this stuff everywhere here. But nobody will fess up to living here, so we can't really do a parole search. Here's the deal. One of the females that we got out of here, And I said, well, who's this car belong to right here? And everyone on 20 now. I said, that's your car? She said, yeah, that's my car. I said, come on and talk to me. So I read her Miranda and all I was doing was history.
Officer Hendricks, obviously. Did he read you your Miranda rights?
Yeah,
He did? Like your rights to an attorney, everything like that?
I didn't even know the car was stolen.
Okay, it's not stolen yet. That's where we're at. Okay?
I
Okay.
just got...
But he read you your Miranda rights. Okay. Okay. You already talked to her?
Today. I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
Well, today?
So why'd you say there was a white guy in there? There's a white guy in there. Did you say there was a white guy? Or the other girl? Okay, that must have been the... Okay.
They're all black.
Where'd you get the car?
I already told him.
You can tell me.
Okay, that boardwalk, it's just like a friend. That's it. A friend let me borrow.
Who's the friend?
His name's Sean, but I don't know his last name.
You're 21? Huh.
What?
I don't know. I thought you were older for some reason. I don't know.
I'm telling you. But my kids got taken from me and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I've been having to do and I have no way anywhere. So he's like, here, you just go.
Sean, where does he live at?
In the boardwalk.
What
But I
number?
don't know if that's where he lives.
What number?
Is 5-6.
Number 5-6.
Or 5 or 6.
5 or 6? So when you get to the complex, which entrance do you go in?
First, but I don't think he thought it was stolen.
No, I didn't say it was stolen.
No, I'm saying like I don't know.
Okay, I'm just
I really
asking
don't know
about
how he got it though. But
Okay.
I'm saying like I was like, dude, like
You got your phone on you?
no, I don't got nothing.
Where's your phone at? In there?
I don't got a phone.
Come on, everybody got a phone.
No.
She didn't have a phone when I arrested her 2
Thank
weeks
you.
ago.
I
Okay.
don't. My daughter shattered
She
it.
had to use her girlfriend's phone at the time.
Yeah, I'm not lying to you.
Okay, so you got it from Sean in the first entrance off of Albert Pike to 4201 Kincaid. Boardwalk.
Address, but you.
The first
Yeah,
entrance.
like no, you making it long.
No, the first entrance right there on off Albert Pike. So number 5 or 6?
I don't think dude, he's a crackhead.
Okay.
That's why I don't.
Okay. All right.
But I just needed it because, dude, I lost my fucking kid.
Horse to ACR.
Okay.
So he was like, look, you know, I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I mean, he likes me, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So.
You give him any money for it or anything?
No, like he likes me like that. We're just friends.
Taylor's story was already falling apart before she even finished telling it. No last name for Sean, no phone number, no exact address. A story about a man handing over someone else's car with no questions asked. Officers on scene recognized Taylor immediately. They had a history with her. Multiple prior arrests, felony charges pending in Crawford County. She had even been bonded out to an address on South Greenwood, the exact same address as Denton Stringer, the neighbor who had initially reported Bill missing. The man who heard the loud boom, the man whose daughter stole his phone. That daughter wasn't actually his daughter. It was his granddaughter, Taylor Elkins. The missing car, the missing electronics, and the missing answers were all pointing in one direction.
That was that one I told you about.
No, I've dealt with her several times, and then I saw her in the jail.
Yeah, that's the one I told you about. Remember that wanted to fill a vacancy? Anyways,
That's not Edna.
hey, you know that's her grandparents' house, right? The South Greenwood address is her grandparents' house. Hers.
1802?
Yeah, I swear to you. She's bonded out to that address out of Crawford County. She's got like 10 felonies pending. I swear to you. Is it? I swear to you. It's like 1800 or 18 something.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when you dealt with Taylor Elkins? Taylor? Remember the chick you took her kids away from? When you went to her grandparents' house on Greenwood, what was the address? Was it 1802 or 1800? Was it 1800? He said it's on the corner right there by the school.
Shut up. Did you tell Shelby?
I said, I think that's, yeah. Alright, well, that I don't know if you noticed or not, but anyway, she's out here with the stolen car from that call that one I went on to on South Greenwood, that 1802 South Greenwood.
1800 South Greenwood.
Is that where you were? Hey, Lauren, is that where you were?
That's it.
Oh, hey, I already told him. Yeah, it was, that's exactly where it happened. Alright, that's all I was calling to check for. Alright, bye. That's what I'm telling you. That's her grandpa's house, and she's bonded out of there. She's got like 10 pending felonies in Crawford.
It's all nicest about it.
She's bonded out there because I arrested her 2 weeks ago, and then like the week after.
Her address is
It's 1800 South Greenwood. She
One to the
she
right
got
or the one to the
domestic
left?
assault. The guy that called it in. Okay, so the neighbor over there says that that man sometimes comes over and talks with y'all.
He does, Bill.
Is it a regular thing that he comes over?
Well, not a regular thing, but we chase with us, or we'll buy a little something, and he works at the McDonald's right down here.
Okay.
And so the one all the way at the
On Grand.
Grand.
Yep.
Yeah. And he's just kind of one of those good that he just watches.
Used to be an
our
old
shop.
teacher, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He kind of watches our shop. And
When's
he's
the last time
just
you
kinda
saw
a
him?
sweet little guy. Yeah.
When's the last time you saw him or his car?
That's what she just said.
I have not seen it in probably 2 days, but
That's what he's saying.
I'm not sure when the last time, but I know it's been 2 days that it has not
Okay.
been out there.
There's some cause for concern. That's why I'm asking. But let me call McDonald's real fast.
Because he'll even tell us sometime we're going to be gone, you know, or something, or. But he didn't say anything like that to us, and he just watches our place. You know, the next people next door, we've had some problems. You know, not us necessarily, but they fight
Right.
out there. But Bill's always been really great.
Right.
To watch our place.
Okay.
Yes. So I've said if anybody did anything, it would be them. I mean, that's exactly. I shouldn't even say that. But because it's just odd that they come over here, and then he's telling us to call Bill like this, should check on him this 1-800. He said
It was on his mail.
car.
It was written on his mail.
It was
He
written
said
on
maybe
his
you could
mail,
call.
A
but-
1-800 number.
Yeah, he gave me a number. I said, well, that wouldn't be Bill's number. It wouldn't be a 1-800 number.
Because he doesn't have a phone.
Yeah,
That's what he said. He said his
He thought
daughter
Bill's number
stole
was-
his phone.
The shop owner's instinct was sharp and correct. The neighbor who had called in the welfare check, who had expressed concern for Bill, who had pointed officers in the right direction, was also the grandfather of the prime suspect. And while no charges were ever brought against Denton Stringer in connection with Bill's death, what a jailhouse witness would later reveal suggests he was not entirely removed from what happened that night. Taylor Elkins was arrested on charges of theft and hindering. She pleaded not guilty and was held on a $100,000 cash-only bond, a bond she could not afford. Detectives kept digging. The medical examiner's findings, released nearly a month later, confirmed what the blood evidence had already suggested. This was no accident. Bill Dubois had been murdered.
Yeah, I'm so glad I went with my gut on that one.
Or you can smell. I mean, trash
Once we
can
rounded the
smell.
corner,
Yeah.
I was like, it's faint. It was a faint. It's that smell that you can kind of smell right now. But it was faint. And I didn't see there weren't any flies, but the air was actually running. It's really not bad. I could stand in there for a while. The air's been running real good and stuff, but all the drawers were pulled out. The kitchen's pulled out. You notice there's some red fuzz all over the place. I'm not sure what that.
He's laying on the blankets that the fuzz I think came from. But there's fuzz in like the kitchen. There's fuzz on this couch right here. There's fuzz right behind the recliner.
Like
All saturated with blood. There's blood all over the end of the door. It looks like it hit and kind of dropped. There's blood splatter. That closet right there. There's blood splatter on that, and there's blood splatter on that door frame right there going into it. And there's one drop of blood right there by the on the other side of the recliner, and a drop of blood on the top table.
where'd you get the car?
I already told him.
You tell me.
I did, okay, that boardwalk, it's just like a friend. That's it. A friend let me borrow.
Who's the friend?
His name's Sean, but I don't know his last name.
What's his name on Facebook?
Sean? I don't know. I don't have a phone.
I know.
I don't get on my Facebook
Okay.
no more.
So when you get to the complex, which entrance do you go in?
First, but I don't think he thought it was stolen.
No, I didn't say it was stolen.
No, I'm saying like I don't know.
Okay, I'm just
I really
asking
don't know
about
how he got it though. But
Okay.
I'm saying like I was like, dude, like
That's your cup in there in the car?
Oh, it's
There's
water.
like a 40, route
It's
40.
water,
Okay,
yeah.
but that's yours from
Yeah,
the
it's
Easy
water.
Mart?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's water.
Okay. So you got it from Sean in the first entrance off of Albert Pike to 4201 Kincaid. Boardwalk.
The address, but you
1360.
The first
yeah,
entrance.
like you making it long.
No, the first entrance right there on off Albert Pike. So number 5 or 6?
I don't think dude, he's a crackhead.
Okay.
That's why I don't.
Okay. All right.
But I just needed it because dude, I lost my fucking kid.
Horse to ACR.
Okay.
So he was like, look, you know, I was like, are you sure? And he's like, okay. I mean, he likes me, you know what I'm saying, like that.
27 separate impact injuries. That's what the medical examiner documented on Bill Dubo's body. The murder weapon, not yet confirmed publicly at the time, would later be identified by a jailhouse source as a hammer that, according to that same source, had been broken into pieces and disposed of across 6 different locations at a dump. Bill was 72 years old. He was in his underwear, getting ready for bed. He had no money to give, and it cost him his life. On October 9th, 2019, nearly 3 months after his body was discovered, Sebastian County prosecutors announced first-degree murder charges against Taylor Elkins. In the state of Arkansas, that charge carries either life in prison or the death penalty.
So tell me what's going on.
Taylor, I met last year in CC SAG, actually. She was actually put herself in PC because she's carried general pump. But I don't think, she has no remorse for what she done. And that was somebody's grandfather. That'd been my grandfather. I'd have a murder charge, you know? Because she has no I had to tell her yesterday. She had a court yesterday. And she's like, I don't know. Her lawyer told her because she has no emotion towards it whatsoever. She just wants to grin. You don't grin. So her lawyer told her to look at her the whole time, don't look at anybody, so she doesn't smile. And you can't, I asked her, do you feel sorry for it? No. No. That was my grandfather. Oh, that was somebody's dad, somebody's husband.
So what actually she tell happened? And what is SSP?
SSP is a something sanction program. It's supposed to be, because it's my first offense. I just got out of prison in March and I absconded in May. I came from Newport to here because it's the only area I know. And it's supposed to be like, they call it snitch camp, I guess. You know, you go down there, you write tickets. I signed for 90 days. They said on good behavior, which check my McPherson. I don't start no inside. I could be out in 45 days. I've been signed, and I got arrested September 17th, and I signed the 20th, and I've been waiting this whole time. They haven't pulled no body.
So basically, you just want to do your time over here.
If I can, like I've already set 48 days here on my PV. If I can either do it here or get it changed and go to Gateway or something, like I'll be fine with that. But just sitting here on dead time, because none of this time counts towards it whatsoever.
Jailhouse informants are always a complicated piece of evidence. Investigators know that. Detectives know that. Prosecutors know that. A person sitting in jail with charges of their own has every incentive to shape a story in ways that benefit them. But what Terry said next, unprompted, was something that stopped the detective cold. Something that had not been released publicly. Something that only someone very close to the case, or very close to Taylor, could have known.
Give me a little something so I know that you know what you're talking about and that you know that you talked to her.
Okay. It was not a lamp, it was a hammer. I don't know why they sent you to the sewer, because her grandfather told her to take it to the dump. It's in 6 different locations at the dump. There was nobody in the house. Nobody with her, solo, and it was no surprise. He let her in. And her exact words were, it's wrong, be wrong, wrong, but I don't care now. It's not like I can bring him back.
All right, give me just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Terry, I talked with the prosecutor's office. In this situation right here, there's nothing they can really do. As far as like your time, everything, probation, that doesn't even come across their desk.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing they can offer or do for you.
There's no way y'all can talk to my parole officer just to see if he would let me.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't say that I can or can't. I mean, I can say, hey, look, she's cooperated with us, you know, and let them take that into consideration if they want to do that.
Okay.
Okay? What I'm asking you, though, is, like we were talking about a while ago, this is somebody's grandfather.
Yes.
And honestly, she's not showed any remorse for it. And
she's not going to.
And I've got, you know, we've got a grieving family out there. You know, somebody's lost their dad, their, you know, their father and their grandfather and a husband.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning. I mean, tell me what she's told you about how all this started.
Okay. Well, she said, well, again, it started out as a robbery gone wrong. She had dealt with him before, but it was never for pills. He didn't do pills. He didn't even have pills. It was for money. She was high. She said that she went over there with just intentions of robbing him. He was in his underwear because he was getting ready to go to bed, and she was asking him for money, and he didn't have any. He was going to bed, and he had shit he had to do the next day. And she got mad. She just got mad because he didn't have money, or he, you know, and she hit him with the hammer 36 times.
Now, did she tell you that?
Yes, yes. She said. I said, why so many times? I said, why even? She's like, because I went over there. He should have had money. I said, Taylor. I said, you can't. I said that's overkill. Like you got mad. I said, did he ever hurt you or force you? She said, no. I said, so this whole scenario that you fucking, he touched you when you didn't want to be touched and all that shit that you was telling people, that was just a lie.
You said her grandfather told her what to do?
Yeah, like he came in after she done hit him. He's in the bathroom floor. Grandfather sees him bleeding and turns around and walks out. And then when she goes back to the house, he's like, well, TVs. Go get them pawned. And that's where Philip or whatever, Pete came in or whatever. But said that, I said, why did you fucking car? Well, I need a way to get around to take the TVs. Shut the up.
Anything about where he was at?
He let her in the door, and she followed like he was going like to the bedroom, but somehow they stopped right there at the bathroom, and she found the hammer like on the way through the house, like it was just laying off to the side, and she just took it. And when he told her no for like the third time, I think she said that he wasn't going to give her money, she got mad because she was already high, and you know how Taylor's temper is any damn way. So she got mad and was trying to beat it out of him, just went savage with it, man. You can't do that.
No charges were ever brought against Denton Stringer in connection with Bill Dubo's death. Whether or not everything Terry described is completely accurate, what is certain is this: Taylor Elkins had a history of violence, a history of instability, and a history of putting herself in situations that caused harm to others, including her own children, who had been removed from her care. And on that Tuesday night in July 2019, she walked into the home of a 72-year-old retired teacher who had done nothing to harm her. She found a hammer, and when Bill Dubo told her he had no money to give, she made a choice that no sentence, no courtroom, and no amount of time behind bars can undo. Bill's family lost a husband, a father, a grandfather, a man who gave decades to education, to building up the next generation, and he deserved far better than the end he received.
And that was somebody's grandfather. That'd been my grandfather. I'd have a murder charge, you know, because she has no. I had to tell her yesterday. She had a court yesterday, and she's like, I don't know. Her lawyer told her because she has no emotion towards it whatsoever. She just wants to grin. You don't grin. So her lawyer told her to look at her the whole time, don't look at anybody, so she doesn't smile. And you can't. I asked her, do you feel sorry for it? No. No. That was my grandfather. Oh, that was somebody's dad, somebody's husband.
On January 16, 2020, Taylor Elkins entered a guilty plea to first-degree murder. Under her plea arrangement, she avoided both the death penalty and a life sentence. She was sentenced to 40 years in prison. She reportedly never apologized to Bill Dubo's family. She never explained why. According to public records from the Arkansas Department of Correction, Taylor Elkins is serving her sentence at the McPherson Unit, a medium-security state prison in Newport, Arkansas. Since her arrival, she has accumulated disciplinary violations across multiple years, including for battery, threats to inflict injury, insolence to staff, and self-harm. She will be eligible for parole in 2047 when she is 49 years old. If she serves her full sentence, she will not leave prison until 2060.